Hello, welcome. In this video, I'm going to walk you through on how to use the human resource metrics template. This template actually is useful to measure things like salary, commission, headcount, and some form of compensation. Okay, let's see how it works in details. We're going to come here lastly, but let's see the other basic information. So the next sheet we're going to work or look into is the employee database. So at the moment, these are just the number of employees we have in this organization. So when you want to include a new employee, just come to this place and include the new employee. For instance, we can have a new employee as Josh Scott, and the department, maybe we can just hit it as marketing as a department. The date of entry, so let's suppose we have a date of this kind, let's say 2020. Then the next one will be the date of exit if applicable. So if this employee is no longer in the system, we just need to hit the date of exit here. Now here is a number of salary payments. So basically we pay the staff every month. That will be 12 times in a month, so 12. Now what is the annual salary for employees that work completely 100% workload? The annual salary for this employee, let's suppose, is 120,000. That is for annual. So what this implies is that per month the employee will be going with that will be $10,000. Okay, now this employee, will he be working 100% or at 80% workload? So let's keep it at 100%. So with this, the calculation will be done for us automatically. This is the monthly gross salary, and we'll see have 10,000 there. So bonus target, so what percentage are we giving to this employee for the bonus target? So maybe at 5%, or maybe we can just say 20%, depending. So the sales commission, if applicable, maybe 2.5% for every sales commission. So this is basically how to enter record into the employee database sheet. The next is the raw data. So the raw data is the sheet where you input. Take note, this is just a matrix. So let's say for a particular month, let's use a current month, using this, let's use 6/1/2025. This is what we have here, and immediately the month number, sorry, the month name, the year will pop up. So for this particular employee, we're actually working still. If you scroll down, you will see the name here. This is Josh Scott. You see the department will pop up. Now let's see this employee, for this particular month, how much as the employee generated for the company. Let's say, for instance, maybe something like $55,000. So with this done, based on what the employer has generated, we can see the basic salary of the employee first of all, which is 10,000. Remember, the salary we imputed was 120, so for the month is 10,000. So the bonus accrual is 1,000. How is it 1,000 coming? If you check this particular place, we kept this percentage at this bonus target at 10%. That is what we kept it at 10%. So when you check this place now, you will see this 1,000 coming up. Now that is 10% of this particular value, and for the commission we have this value. This is just popping up automatically. Remember, we placed a commission of 2.5. so if you check this place, you see this, the commission, we say 2.5%. so that is 2.5 of the revenue generated by the employee. So 2.5 of this is given this value. So at the end of the day, the payroll for this particular employee at the end of this month will be these amounts. So having done this, this is basically how to enter the payments metrics or payment value expected by every employee at the end of every month. So this is for this particular raw data sheet. Now if we check this part place, we just will have the basically the headcount overview. So you can always when you add new record, you can always refresh to see what has been added. So here, this is a refresh button. So this particular employee is showing here. Take note, this employee joined as a 2025 or 22. I've forgotten it. Okay, 2020 rather, 2020. So that was the date we added here, 2020. So I will come to this head count. So let's minimize this. So we can minimize this. Let's also minimize, okay, this this particular one. Let's minimize this. So we have this record. So this is 20 up to 2025 we have just this as of June. This is what we have. Let me check again, or let's check again. What is this? What we have here? What we have? Okay, yeah, this is the head count as at June. Take note, this particular place, this particular record is to be entered monthly, so it's assumed that if any record doesn't find itself here, it won't show here as well. So that is why this place is just showing for that of Josh Cole that was entered for the month of, as at 2025. So this is what we have here. So this is just basically the head count overview. Now when you have a full record, all this particular, let's use this example to show. For instance, as at 2019 where we had this record, also 2020 or had this record, you can always refresh and also resize. When you resize, you have the full details. So what this means, as at this particular year we have 7 persons in the organization, and at this point everybody is complete, nobody has actually left the organization. This is what it means. So for as at this up to this month June, okay, up to this July, we had 8 people and everybody is still complete and all that. So when you have the template and you input a record from a particular year, it shows also in this order. So basically this is just a headcount overview. So for what we have at the moment is just a record for the current year. This is not available, that is why you're having this information. The same thing applies to this. So for the current year we just have this single record. Okay, this for the headcount like I've explained. The next is the payroll. So for the payroll, this will show you basically how much you are giving out as payment. So we can always refresh as usual. When we refresh, you see Josh Scott has come up. So also resize to see all those values clearly. So this is also resizing. We have this. So based on what we have these are previous record. Based on the one we just added now, we can see the payment. Some of base salary of Josh is 10,000. Some of bonus accrual is 1,000. Commission is this, and the total pay is this. So at the end of the month, we know we're giving this guy this amount and the company is spending this amount as salary. You can also scroll down, you will see other details per employee per year. So this is it for this. All these informations are for employees from Christina Rock to Stephen Levis. For 2019, you can minimize this. You see for other years, 2020 and so on and so forth. So when you get the template, what you just need to do is to erase all this information we have here and fill in current record so that it can completely get updated as it ought to be. And when this is all done, what you need to do, just come to your dashboard and you see all the information. Always refresh. Now when we refresh, check the number. This is total head count. Check what we have. So when we refresh, this is what we're going to have. So it's showing us, okay, I've refreshed that. Let's take this to full screen mode. This is full screen mode. So when you enter new record, you always see the number of the record here. The guy we just added now, marketing, this is it here, is showing already, meaning 1 person in marketing and all that. So in for the revenue generated entirely by other staff, we have them here. The base salary, we have them here. The bonus given, the commission, you can move to the right to see the commission. This is the commission, the total payroll. We have this. So you can also see some basic information to the right hand side here. If you want to filter by quarter across the year, you can do this. So month over month revenue, all this information are also stated clearly, and you can also scroll down to see them in details. Now scroll to the left hand side, we have this information. This dashboard can be sliced using the employee name. You can also be sliced using the group, can also be sliced using the workload, and it can also be sliced using the bonus target. So revenue generated by employee versus total payroll, we have all this information showing us clearly. Now this is employee payroll, you can see their pay, and also we can also see this is sum of total payroll versus sum of revenue generated by employee. Scroll down, you can see other information that suits your narrative and also suits what you want to get your findings. So having done this, let's see if we want to filter. If we filter by administrative, we see information that relates to just administrative. If we filter by field force, these are like department, we'll see things that actually relates to this. And if you want to clear, you can just click here to clear. To return it from the full screen mode, just hit the escape button and it returns back. So I trust you understand how to use the human resources metrics template. That will be all for this video. Thank you very much and bye for now.